Afternoon campers, how the devil are you? It's been a long time. Been sitting on some videos that I haven't edited for probably 6 months now, since spring. So my apologies for not releasing any content, and just hope you enjoy this next one that's coming out, which is the next part of my trip around the Welsh coast. Enjoy. Morning campers. Campbells. Campbells. Morning my lovely tomato soups. Campbells. It's not even morning, what am I on about? Afternoon campers, how the devil are you? Me and my little car have come on a bank holiday extravaganza. Let's have a look at the view. We've come to sunny Wales to continue our coastal trip. This is our little camping spot behind me. So I'm going to get my new tent up soon, Llandudno. It's a strange little house, isn't it? Maybe it's old wares. Ice creams or something at some point. Strange little thing. Anyway, we've come to Penmaenmawr. Sorry for butchering the Welsh. Train station, which is near where I'm camped. Hopefully there's a train. That must be Anglesey, surely. Oh no! Well, it's raining in Wales, but there is a rainbow, so maybe there is light at the end of the tunnel. That doesn't make any sense. I've arrived in Llandudno after changing at Llandudno Junction, and now I'm going to find a place to have a nice quick half a pint and let the rain disappear. It's going to go in about 30 minutes, an hour. And then I'll pointless getting absolutely drenched just for 30 minutes. And all the last few journeys that I've been on, I've been driving and haven't been able to have a drink. I really fancy a pint, really fancy one. I had a nice Guinness here last time. Let's see if I can find that place again. It's a lot more lively today, Llandudno. Lots of shops. Lots of boutiques, charity shops, coffee places. It's lovely, it's bustling, really nice to see. And I forgot to mention last time as well, we walk along the seafront is lovely, but as with most seaside towns, the high street seems to be behind that front row of hotels and grand buildings. It's lovely. It puts seaside towns near me to shame, to be honest. Welcome to the townhouse. Lovely pint of Guinness. And to another episode of Pete Walks the Coast of the UK.
Madam, you leave him to be. Here we are.
Not seen one of these for ages.
Who am I? I am the beetle.
Punch and Judy.
You are the beetle. I'm not a beetle. I am the beadle of this parish, and I have the power to lock you up.
Oh, well, I have the power to go to you.
Here we are. Here's the business. Now we'll put the sausage in there. Now, does anybody know what?
Hello, friend. You're a big bugger, aren't you? No idea where I'm going, to be honest with you. I think there's a road all the way around the Great Orme. Funny to think that I was here a few weeks ago and I walked all the way around this coast. Fantastic place. I'm glad that it's still thriving. This seaside resort is still going strong. I'll go down the pier another day. Unusual little rock formation, isn't it? Where it's the top slid off the bottom pillar. Around how many millennia it's been like that. More of a modern version of a castle building, I think. Looks very old though. Oh, it's good to be out. The geology here is just outstanding, isn't it? There's even a little cave down there. Some kind of tunnel thing through the rock there. Wow. It's not doing wonders for my fear of heights, to be honest with you. But it is spectacular nonetheless. And then I looked over there in the distance, look. Yes, those white dots are sheep. Oh, you're braver than me, lads. Bloody hell. There's one right near the edge there, look. God, how do you do it? Such an angle. And they're just casually munching away. I think I was wrong, you know. Unless they're an unusual breed, these are actually goats. I wonder how many of them actually plummet to their deaths every year. Here they are just casually munching away on some gorse or something. Hello. How do you do it? I think they're goats. A little baby one there. Hello. Oh. How do you stand that close to a precipice and not... there must be something in the genes, maybe. Look, he's walking right next to the edge. One false step. And it's goodbye. And that one's jumping away down there. I guess it's what you're used to, right? Beautiful view of the bay. What a beautiful country this is. Oh, hello. They're quite tame, aren't they? I don't know if you can see, but right over there, in the middle of the distant, flat, tranquil sea, is, if I zoom the right way, a massive oil rig. See how far it is away that... Yeah. Oop. Anyway, not happy about this, so close to the edge with such a low brick wall, stone wall one side, but let's get it done. Just get it done. I don't know if you can see right down there. I think this is the first time in my life I've actually seen seals. Look at that. I saw two of them just now. There's one. Yeah, there's the other one, look. There. Wow. That's amazing. I'm on full zoom, so I'm a bit shaky with the camera. Just basking in the calm waters. And doesn't the sea looks very aquamarine here. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so glad I've seen that. Look at him, just paddling in the sea. Look, must be a pair. And that's quite some distances away. So They're huge. They're huge. They are. Look at the size of them compared to the cliff. Oh, fantastic! Thank you guys. You've made my day. Oh, are they what I think they are? Oh yes, look at that. Look at that. Beauties. The first primroses of the year. Oh, you know spring is here when you see a primrose, and there's a whole bank of them here. That's beautiful. Look at it. Look at it, guys. What are you doing this bank holiday weekend? Going to the pub and making the most of extra days drinking? Laying in your beds? Nursing hangovers from the night before? This is what you could be doing. And that's not meant as a criticism. It takes me all my effort in the world to force myself out of my bed, get things organised, pack my bag and get out for the day. I'm as guilty as anyone, more guilty probably, and yet the rewards far outweigh the pain of actually having to force yourself through that. And the road just keeps going on. I'm out of breath because it's quite up and downy still. Well, look at that tranquil view as that phenomenal cliff edge comes into sight. Oh, outstanding. Who'd have thought this was in the United Kingdom? Ah, they definitely are sheep. And if you look closely, she's got her little babbies with her. First spring lambs of 2024. Oh, wouldn't want to be the shepherd that rounds these sheep up, you know. This road keeps winding its way round, which is difficult to say when you can't really pronounce your R's very well. But it looks like some kind of castle or building or something up there at the top. So let's see what that's about. So I was saying before about forcing myself out, getting out of your pit, stretching your legs, doing something different. And I'm glad I've done this today. And I booked a couple of days either side of my bank holiday weekend to make a 6-day stint with massive plans of 6 days of through hiking, as the Americans call it, or just going on a long trek, camping overnight each time, sometimes in a campsite, maybe trying wild camping again. And first 2 days, I'm not going to criticise myself too much, but I just didn't do anything, just stayed at home, ate food, played my computer game. But it's now the Saturday of that weekend, and I struggled to find a campsite, to be honest, in the Conwy Llandudno area that wasn't just for caravans. Found one eventually, but that meant I had to get the train back to Llandudno and walk around this massive peninsula called Orme's Head. But I'm glad I'm doing it, and then maybe tomorrow I'll stay at the same campsite. Lovely little place. I'll put the name up on the screen, and spotlessly clean, and maybe use that as my base camp for now to do the next couple of days of trek covering my coastal journey. So as we're getting closer to that building, it looks like some kind of fortified manor. So it's either genuine fortification of old, or it's mock. Not sure which, but it looks, judging by the chimneys and the length of them, kind of Victorian period. So it must have been I'm going to guess some rich person's remote seaside view chalet of the past. Actually, now that I look at it, I mean, it's obviously it's very grand. Maybe now it's some kind of hotel or restaurant or something, but look at the land going down to that horrible sheer cliff there. You can see how sheer it is there, look. But there do seem to have been some kind of working, some brick walls, stone walls that have been put in at some point. I don't know why. You wouldn't probably want to grow your veg there, but yeah, interesting. Why is that there? It looks ancient, to be fair. Anyway, onwards ho, as I haven't said forever, and nobody ever says anyway. Yeah, the sign says it all. The lighthouse, bed and breakfast. I'm not surprised it's full tonight. Oh. Imagine being the boy that has to deliver the bacon and eggs up here. Bloody hell. And the milk. Imagine working there. I guess they've got rooms for the staff because otherwise it's quite a trek, isn't it? Woo. Nearly at the top. Strange to think that I've walked all the way along that coastline there. That's just now a hazy remnant of the coastline in the distant past. All the way from the other side of this massive wind turbine farm over in Southport on the coast north of Liverpool. I can't believe that I've walked that far, you know, these little feet. It's incredible coming on a journey like this. Mind-blowing. And if this is a cafe, I might have a coffee. Hello mate, how you doing? Nice to see you. Very a bit warm today with all that coat on. Nice pooey arse there, well done, well done. Oh, right, come on Ireland, I'm sick of you now. Can't even get any signal to see how far I've come round. Finon Gaseg. Marries well. Wells are meant to be good luck, aren't they? So I'll take some water and wet my lips. Well, looks like we've turned a corner, at least a sharp corner now back towards the main land, if you like. This must be Anglesey over there. I've no doubt that's Anglesey, but I've been wrong before. And then the very tall mountains of Wales, North Wales, start looming up from the ocean. And I wonder if that's over there. That looks familiar, like the little town where I'm camped tonight. I've got a funny feeling that's it. In which case, yeah, I can see that this must be the Bay of Conwy that I'm coming up to down here now. Sandy beach, and maybe I can see a glimpse of the Conwy Castle over there in the distance. What a beautiful vista that is. The cliffs, the mountains behind, and the sunny blue sea and sky on this. What is, oh look, it's just amazing, guys. It's just amazing. That sheep over there has got the right idea, just looking at the view and thinking, what is life all about if it's not just looking at this and thinking, oh my God, I live here on this planet. To be honest with you, 5:20ish. I think the sun goes down around 6:30ish this time of year, late March, early April. So I might have to get the train from Conwy and forego that bit of the coast all the way around the bay and over to there for another time, because that is going to take me another few hours. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I think the last train at Conwy is 8 o'clock-ish, apart from a late one maybe at 10, 11. Have something to eat maybe, Conwy, a few pints. Curious about a lot of stuff, you know. Just saw a little rowing boat coming down there. You won't be able to pick it up probably. A few guys on a rowing boat down there. Probably just catching some grub or something. You know, just near them there's some little shacks, maybe fishing shacks or something like that. And then just behind those there's the hard standing of what could possibly have been some houses, I guess, at one point. Fishermen's houses or something. I'd like to know the answers to these things. If you know, tell me. And then as we pan round into the Bay of Conwy, you can see that habitation once again is starting to take hold now that the gradient of the cliffs isn't quite as extreme. This is lovely, isn't it? We could be in Malta or somewhere like that. Lo and behold, 10 metres later and there's a sign. This is the site of the Coastal Artillery School, opened in 1940. The buildings were disguised to look like an ordinary village, including a chapel with a cross on its roof. And there's a map of all the things that were going on in the village. Gun store, shelters, generators, searchlights, ammunition store. That's incredible. The concrete bases for guns, ammunition stores, roads and offices. Yeah, that's what I was talking about just now. The school relocated here from Shoeburyness in Essex, my neck of the woods, during the Second World War because of the need for more space and increasing air raids along the south coast. By 1942, the school was training 150 officers, 115 cadets, and 445 other ranks. Soldiers were taught to operate searchlights, wirelesses. They practiced firing at floating targets off the coast. Wow, amazing. Amazing, I'm so glad they put that plaque there. Now we know. They really are some massive pads down there, aren't they? I thought it was lots of little houses, but it's just massive pads. And I bet they go for a pretty song as well, with a view like that over into the mountains and the bay. Wow, stunning. Stunning. Imagine living there, being retired and just finish fishing off the end of your garden every day. Catching your dinner. Just can't get enough of this view. Look at that pad there. If one person owns that, bloody hell. Fit for a king, that. Right, come on. Some nice pads down this little road as well, and beautiful views, of course. And look at the wild goats just roaming around in the garden again, helping themselves. Amazing. I'm hoping there's going to be a pub or a cafe soon, because I'm dying for a week. So this road that goes round the Great Orme is obviously fairly narrow. You could get two cars, I guess, but it seems from my experience of walking around it that it's a one-way road, one-way traffic. And there was a little castle like this at the other end as well, so I wonder if it's like a toll you have to pay to actually drive around it. And this is the other end of it. It's probably owned by the Prince of Wales or something, isn't it? Nice little place to live though, if you've got the money, I guess. And I say got the money because there's a lovely little Porsche in the driveway. You'd think at least they'd clean the windows though, wouldn't you, with that sort of money? Back to the beach. Nice to see you again. And there's a goat just right in the middle of the road. Silly bunny. Don't go in the middle of the road. It's a road. You go back again now. Ooh, camera angle leaves a bit to be desired. Come on, you want to go on the grass, don't you? Yeah, that's it. Good boy. It's funny how all the seagulls do the afternoon ablutions all at the same time. Right, so we're on the other side of Llandudno now, and I'm dying for a wee. So, and the castle, Conwy Castle, is still a good old trek around into the bay. So I'm thinking, because it's sunset in an hour, I might just find something to eat and a drink and get the train back from here. I think that's what I'll do. Thanks to the Great Orme and beautiful sunset. I'm going to hope to catch that sunset back near to the campsite, because I think it'll be spectacular from my little spot there, and get the train back. I'll come and start again here tomorrow. Not the best fish and chips I've ever had, but I was struggling to find somewhere, to be honest. The fish is small and dry, and the chips look nice, but they are, again, although crispy, not juicy in the middle. So a dry, small experience. But with a view like this, there's very little to complain about, really. Here we are, back where we started, Llandudno Bay. Great Orme done. I know your tactic, you two. Trying to surround me. Guilt me with your pitiful calls. But I shall not succumb. Dry as they may be, they shall all go in my belly. Bronieri for a pint of Guinness before home. Found this lovely little bar just down the road from the campsite. Be rude not to have a Guinness. This is where my walk ends for today. Well, I've still got up the hill to the camp yet.